In 2 Corinthians 5, where Paul, just the first the first 4 chapters, and in that 5th chapter is culminating towards this ministry of reconciliation. And after Paul just lays it down that this is what we've been given, he turns to a therefore in chapter 6, and working together with him, we also urge you not to receive the grace of God in vain. Because of this work of reconciliation that Jesus Christ has done and worked for us, don't let it be in vain in your own lives. And Paul says in Timothy, having a form of godliness but denying his power. We have denied God's power to heal our relationship. That's it. Like, that is the greatest power God has. We won't let him come in and heal. And sometimes if our spouse has done something and they come and ask forgiveness, then we are the hard-hearted ones saying, no, I can't get over it. So then divorce is inevitable because you can't get over it and thumbing this on them, and you will not re-engage. Even when you're the victim, now you've turned into the aggressor because you won't forgive. And now you're lording it over them. And so Paul goes on to say in verse 11, chapter 6, verse 11, Paul has been just ripped in the church of Corinth, just libelous, lied about, attacked. I mean, he has taken it in the teeth, up one side, down the other. And Paul comes back and says, I'll forgive them all. I forgive, even though, and he doesn't call out the guy by name, but he references him and saying, please receive him back into fellowship, because I want to have relationship with this guy. Even though he was the chief antagonist, I desire relationship. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. And so then he comes down here and says, our mouth has spoken freely to you. O Corinthians, our heart is opened wide. You are not restrained by us, but you are restrained by your own affections. So because you are affectionate towards anger, because you're affectionate towards whatever the sin is, that's what's restraining you. And that's what restrained Adam and Eve in the garden. Your affection for the fruit, your affection for self has restrained you from entering into relationship with us. Now, in like exchange, I speak as to a child, open wide also to us. So they're not opening up to Paul into an extended fellowship. And even in, I can't remember where it is. It's in here here it is, in 2 Corinthians 3. Not that, it says, such confidence we have through Christ towards God. Not that we are adequate in ourselves to consider anything as coming from ourselves. But our adequacy is from God, who also made us adequate as servants of a new covenant, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. Forgiveness isn't of us. We cannot forgive. We have to draw on Jesus, and that's why whether you are trying to forgive somebody or you're needing to seek forgiveness, it's never in us to desire that. We're okay when things divide us, and we're okay. And I would even say you may not hate somebody, but you may be ambivalent. You could care less, or you couldn't care less. I don't desire a relationship with them. I mean, that's probably the worst, because then there's no emotional response.
Right.
Yeah.